Yes, guys, you're listening to the live show with Wakas Mir, and it's Friday night here in Norway. It's 8 o'clock, and now we have somebody special on the line for you guys. And let's see who that person is. Hello.
Hi, this is Apurva Mansuri.
Oh my God.
I hope you guys are enjoying watching Jesse Koi Nahi.
I bet they are. There are lots and lots of screaming girls in the chat room right now, and there's getting tons and tons of people here. So first of all, I would like to welcome you, Apurva ji, on Craze FM radio. Thanks to India Forum.
Thank
You're here
you
with
so
us.
much. Thanks.
Sabse pehle, I'll just we have lots of questions here for you. Lots of questions. So what are you doing right now? I just heard a lot of horns in the background.
Well, right now I'm sitting in the bonnet of my car to rehearse for Nach Baliye. This is a program I'm doing for Star One.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So my wife's rehearsing right now. I'm sitting here chatting up with you guys.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot for that one. Let's see. This is the first email. I'm going to start with a letter, which is written for you from Abba.
Okay.
And it goes something like this. I love your style of acting and the versatility that you have shown through the role of Amena Syeda. And this character is not an easy one to do because of all the shades of gray that this character has, but you have managed to pull it beautifully, and I only love to watch the show for you and only you. Your acting is commendable and so full of emotions, and we love you, and I'm here for you whenever you need, or something like that.
Holy cow, I'm crying right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm overwhelmed.
Don't cry, because we have a lot of girls who will cry with you as well, so don't worry about that. So, Apurva, the first question goes something like this. Jay Prasad asked that one. How can your fans contact you?
Okay, I have this email ID. I'm very bad. I mean, I've just bought a computer, and the first thing I did was just got an email ID made for myself, which goes like, if people are keen on writing, which goes like Apurva_Agnihotri 2002 at yahoo.com.
2002 at yahoo.com.
Apurva_Agnihotri 2002 yahoo.com.
Brilliant. Okay, I think I'm going to repeat that a million times afterwards as well. So let's get the other question here. Are you as romantic as your character, Amena Syeda? And that's from Abba.
Well, I'm a true Sagittarian. I mean, all Sagittarians are somewhere very, very, very romantic, you know. I like to look at the moon and write poetries. I hate sun, I love mountains, I love the dew, and I love snow, and I love to romance.
Oh, brilliant.
That's how I guess I won my wife over.
That's brilliant. So the third question is from Minnie and Jay Prasad. Name a typical working day in your life.
Well, I wake up at around 6:30. Usually we have 9 o'clock shifts. And I wake up at 6:30, go for my workout by around 7:15. I work out for 45 minutes, intense workout where I don't talk to anybody, I don't look at anything else, I don't think about anything else except lifting weights. And from there, after in my gym, I take a shower, and then I head straight to my shoot. I shoot for around 12 hours till 9 o'clock in the night. I come back by around 10:30 and sleep by around 11:30, 12.
Whoa.
But off lately I've been partying, so I'm like sleeping at 1, 2, and waking up at 6:30.
I was wondering about that. You know, that's too much of a hectic time of the day, isn't it? So, another question from No Angel and P. Desh and Jen. That's, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I think I'll be writing and directing my movies.
Will you be?
I mean, my soul will not rest in peace if something happens to me before that. You know, I'll probably come back as a ghost and probably direct a ghost writer first.
We would love to see you that, but not as a ghost, of course. Another question from Sangeeta ji. Sangeeta, she goes, I've been watching Jesse from day one, which is August 5th. It's my birthday, and I'll forget that. And what is Arman sir going to be doing to win Jesse back in his life? And will Arman ever forgive himself for slapping Jesse on their wedding night after knowing that she was innocent? If you had to face a real life situation like that, what would you do?
A real life situation, I don't think I would marry somebody else, because I mean, this is one common denominator I have with Arman. I share with Arman in real life also. I'm very, very focused. You know, if I want something, I just go for it. So if in real life, if I really want somebody the way I want Jesse, I wouldn't end up with Malika. But then the writers wrote that sequence, and even I wasn't very convinced about it. But then, I mean, I had to. Sony is just paying me to say yes to everything they make me do.
Exactly. It's the money that talks, you know. That's how it is. It's another thing from Sangeeta. She said, would you please say hello to my daughter Rati and Aunt Sharila? You're big fans.
Hello.
Rati
How are
and
you?
Sharila.
I hope you guys are having loads of fun.
I bet they are right now because they heard their name and something like that. So what attracted you to Shilpa and how did you meet? And what is the best thing you like about Shilpa?
About Shilpa?
Yeah.
Shilpa kind of excites me in a very strange way, you know. I like her because she's very upfront.
Okay.
You know, she is what she is, whether you like it, whether you dislike it, you know. I mean, she wouldn't beat around the bush. She's very straightforward, and that's what I like about Shilpa, you know. Not many girls, not many guys in the industry are like that, you know. They are actually dual-faced. I mean, I wouldn't deny the fact. I mean, yeah, there are people, most of them are dual-faced in the industry, you know. On face, they're like very sweet to you, nice to you. But the moment you turn your back, to them, they're like, he's such a jerk.
Exactly.
You know, she was not one of those people. And she, in fact, didn't like me initially because she was a little apprehensive about me since I was hailing from films, and film guys are supposed to have a very bad rep, you know. They're supposed to be womanizers, they drink, they party, they don't work, and they do coke. Fortunately, she just found out that I did none of these. You know, fortunately, she just found out, and I managed to convince her.
Exactly.
And that's how I got her, I guess.
No, that's brilliant. So, okay, we have another question here from Lavanya. She goes, hello Arman, बेचारी जस्सी के साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? ऐसा क्यों किया तुमने? Okay, now I don't know where that came from. That's definitely.
Jassi ke saath, your question is over?
I think that's what it was. Like, why did you do this? You have to
Yeah,
tell
okay.
me.
Yeah, जस्सी के साथ किसी ने कुछ नहीं किया. कभी-कभी क्या होता है कि जो problems होती हैं वो हमारे दिमाग में होती हैं. You know, there are no external problems. You know, like they say that happiness is an inside job. You know, and we often tend to seek it outside. You know, and that's what I guess is going wrong with Jassi. You know, she's trying to seek happiness outside. I don't know what outside. But the happiness is lying within her, but she just has to tap that portion of her heart.
Bilkul.
Where the happiness is lying, you know.
Bilkul sahi. Okie dokie, let's go to another one. Dipsy says, tell us a little bit about your dad.
About my dad, my father was a film writer, and he's no more. He expired in '94.
Oh.
And he started his career with films like Avishkar, where the film had Rajesh Khanna and Sharmila Tagore, and then he wrote these blockbusters like Mr. Natwala, Yarana 225 with Amitabh Bachchan, Parveen Bobby, Hema Malini, Shashi Kapoor. He wrote a lot of blockbusters. He wrote around I think 40 films, you know, in the industry, and there was a time when he was one of the best screenplay writers in the country.
I have some of the list some of the movies there, like Yarana, Dostana, Do Panch. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So is that why you came into acting? Like, you know, because having a
I don't know, my
like
first love was flying. I mean, I still am. I mean, like I told you, the moon excites me, you know. And imagine just imagine if I just landed there, you know, I'll just probably go mad.
Exactly.
You know, astronomy, the stars and the skies, the clouds, they excite me, and that's why I probably wanted to become a pilot. I got myself enrolled into this flying club, Bombay Flying Club, and I got my lessons, I cleared my papers till CPL, that's commercial pilot's license, but I flew for around 15-16 hours, and then my father expired. And films were my second option. You know, I knew that if not flying, then it has to be something from F, and it has to be films. So, and obviously the reason for switching over was also that there were no jobs for pilots those days. You know, there was dearth of jobs, you know, in those days. Yeah, absolutely, there was a recession going on in the aviation industry. So that's the reason, you know.
Yeah, so you were going to be a pilot anyway, if you had the chance.
That's one thing I intend to finish it, you know, as and when I get some time off. I would love to come to probably Texas and do and just get my PPL, private pilot license, you know, and take my wife out for a joyride.
Brilliant. Good luck with that one. A question from Abba and Deep and BA. It's like, how good are you in dancing and singing? We're dying to watch you Nach Baliye along with Shilpa. Are you both trained?
You know,
dancers?
I'll be very honest. I'm a very bad dancer, you know, and I'm doing it because I think I'm getting to spend some time with my wife. Otherwise, she also leaves at around 8 o'clock in the morning, and we only meet after 12, 13, 14 hours, you know.
Yeah.
But this way, at least, you know, we kind of rehearse together, and we're getting to do our reality episodes together, and then we'll be dancing together. My wife's a far better dancer than I am, and I would give myself 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10?
But I'm improving.
Okay, come on. Not that bad now.
Yeah, no, I'm improving, yes. But right now, as of now, I'm 3 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So has the changing fashion of your hair ever impressed Shilpa? That's from Apurva.
I didn't get it, what?
Has the changing fashion of your hair, like your different hairstyles all the time, has that ever impressed Shilpa? Like, or has he ever say anything about that?
My hairstyle?
Yeah.
My wife used to love me. My wife used to love me with long hair, but I mean, I used to get these mixed reactions from the people. You know, at times some people said, "Oh, we don't like you with the long hair."
Okay.
And when I cut them short, they suddenly go like, "Oh shit, you shouldn't have chopped your hair. I mean, we preferred you with long hair." So it's kind of mixed, but my wife prefers me, I guess, with long hair.
That's nice. So how did Jesse happen to you? Like, how did you get into that?
Well, I got a call from Dia Singh and Tony Singh, the director-producer duo, and they narrated me the script. And when I heard the script, I knew that this is going to be a path-breaking thing as far as Indian television is concerned, you know.
Very good.
And I also knew that either this thing's going to be a blockbuster or it's going to be a disaster. But luckily for all of us, turned out to be a blockbuster.
Big blockbuster. That was true. So, so do you prefer movies or television? That's from Queen Kumar. And why would you do that?
Movies is a totally different ball game. I guess television, is a lot more hectic than movies. You know, because movies you end up doing a scene or two in a day. You know, whereas television we end up doing at times 12 to 15 scenes in a day. You know, the television is definitely very hectic, but then it also improves you as an actor. It's just one second.
लेकिन इस तरह का एक सवाल एक और ना from the movie perspective, you worked with the giants like Shah Rukh Khan and Amrish Puri. How was that? That's from Nidhi.
You know, I have a problem. I don't know if it's a problem. See, when the camera gets on, and then whoever can stand in front of me, it could be Amitabh Bachchan or Al Pacino. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I can just look into their eyes and deliver my lines. You know, and at that time, you probably will have to forget that they are Shah Rukh Khans or Al Pacinos or Amitabh Bachchan or Amrish Puri. You know, otherwise you'll not be able to do your job well. So I did that. I just shut that portion of my mind where I was probably would have got a little intimidated. You know, looking at Shah Rukh.
बिल्कुल सही. लेकिन you know what? मेरी अपनी तरफ personal मेरा जो viewpoint and I think you did a brilliant job in Pardes. You definitely did a wicked job, especially when you were standing across Mahima Chaudhary with that ring. And you have to throw that away?
Yeah, it's a very strange thing happened in that scene, you know. The people were clapping for Mahima as well as people were clapping for me. I mean, in spite of the fact that I was talking against Indians and against the way we Indians are, you know, but people were still clapping probably because I was stating facts somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the facts were hitting people somewhere. You know?
That was quite hard facts, though. So, some Jesse questions now. Let's see. What do you like best about your character, Arman Suri? That's from A4J Forever.
Well, what I like about this character is that it's not like any other character on television. You know, he's a little unpredictable guy. When we started off, he's somebody who knows where his bearings are. You know, he knows exactly what he wants out of life and situations. And then a gradual change happens to him. He falls in love with Jessie, his secretary, and he falls in love with her. Then things go wrong, loses his faith in love. So it's been like a roller coaster ride, and I love roller coasters, you know.
Very cool. So who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character in JJKM then? Why?
My favorite character is Raj.
And
that's for me, Teddy. I think I've done some of my best scenes with Raj and Mona, Jessie both, you know. I like him because he does these comical sequences with so much of ease and without overdoing them. It's really tough, trust me. I mean, I'm an actor and I know how tough it is, you know. And he's got a very sharp brain, you know. He thinks really well. He thinks good, you know. He's an intelligent actor. He's a thinking actor. Exactly. That's why I like him.
यही तो अच्छी बात है ना. So is the show ever going back to BLF track? And what do you think about this deviation in the script?
Well, the deviation in the scripts are bound to happen because, I mean, let's be honest, it's not easy to write a daily soap or a TV soap or a film, you know, and it's all the more difficult to keep people hooked on to a soap for 2 years, and I think they've successfully done that, you know. So there would be episodes where people might just find them a little boring, people might just find us a little jaded, a little out of tune. That's a part of television anyways, and you've got to take it in your stride and just hope for the best, prepare for the best. And the worst thing about TV, what I personally don't like is we don't get time. We don't get time to think about our performances, to create our performances. You know, everything is happening on a deadline. You know?
Exactly. But do you have any say? Do you have any say? Do you have any say over your characters in the script?
Not at all. Not at all. My job is to just say yes. I'm a yes man.
Okay. So you never say no.
No, I never say no.
Okay. Just let the people know who they're listening to. They're listening to the Crazy FM live show with Waqas, and I'm interviewing Apurva Agnihotri, and that's Mr. Arman from Jassi Jassi Koi Nahi, and from the movie Pardes as well, opposite Mahima Chaudhary and Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. So let's see, Mr. Apurva. A couple of other questions here. Which period of Jassi did you enjoy the most, and why?
Which period of Jassi was the time when I'm totally ignorant about her love, and she's madly, truly, deeply, madly in love with me, you know. I guess that was the best phase of Jassi, and a lot of scenes from Gulmohar used to happen where Raj was the only one I could think who could see everything, you know, very, very clearly. And I think that was the best phase of Jassi, yeah.
There's a very strange kind of question here from Ketaki. It's like viewers were very, very, very disappointed at the turn of JJKN took recently. Do you think it is wise to play with the poor emotions of the fans?
I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. I think this question should be put to Mr. Tarun Khatiyal because he's the one who decided the wedding should not happen, you know. And I guess if you go to stretch things a little, I mean, you go to make sure the daily soap goes on for another 1 year. You got to do these things, you know.
So,
otherwise, normal would be predicting. I mean, anything which is predictable is boring.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. एकदम ऐसा twist आना चाहिए कि बंदा बिल्कुल ही बौखला जाए ना. Yeah, that's how it should be. So, why do you think, why is Armand and Justi's love so weak that it broke up so easily compared to Armando and Betty's original love story? That's from Justi Devi.
I know, because Armando and Betty's love story happened in Spain, and this is happening in India. You know, in India, we're bound by like a lot of things, a lot of norms, a lot of rituals, rules. We don't have premarital sex; they did. You know, we've changed a lot of things here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's big.
So, okay, let's get a rapid fire here now. Your favorite movie?
My favorite film is a couple. In fact, I like Do Panch. I like Black, Do Panch. I like Black. I like Sholay. Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. A lot of these Amitabh Bachchan stars. Muqaddar Ka Sikandar. I think late 70s, mid 70s and mid 80s were, I think, the best period for Indian film.
Zabardast movies bani thi tab. What's your favorite pastime while you're not acting?
My favorite pastime would be just to sit around with my wife and go out probably for a drive or probably for a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Your hobby?
My hobby is actually flying. It almost became my profession, but now I can say it's my hobby. I mean, I have this flight simulator, you know, and I keep flying these aircrafts on my computer, hoping that one day I'll be flying the real ones. You
definitely would, and of course we'll have to have you on air again, and I mean the other air as well. So, what's your favorite food?
I like very simple stuff. I like dal chawal. I'm a pure vegetarian. I like dal chawal roti, and paneer is my favorite.
Yummy. And your favorite singer?
My favorite singer would be Bollywood, Udit Narayan.
Udit Narayan. Well, we'll be interviewing Udit Narayan very soon as well. So let's see.
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? There would be so many. Or any Kishore Kumar song. Yeah. I guess it would be Tu Hai Wahi Dil Ne Jise Apna Kaha. Tu Hai Wahi.
Yeah. And are you going to sing it for us now?
Okay.
Yeah.
तू है वही दिल ने जिसे अपना कहा तू है जहां मैं हूँ वहां अब तो ये जीना तेरे बिन है सजा.
Oh, that was very nice. So have you thought about singing as well, so we can interview you as a singer?
No.
Come on, you can do that. You could definitely do that. So, what was your first crush, Apurva? Remember that?
My first crush happened in my school, and the name was Abba. Her name was Abba Maheshwari. And you'll be surprised. I was doing this TV interview, and they put across the same question to me, and I said Abba Maheshwari, and then I get a call from my teacher, you know, after 15 years. You know, she found out my number from Kanpur. We live in Mumbai now. So she found out my number from my native town, from my native place in Kanpur, and she called me and she said, you know, the girl you had a crush on is my daughter-in-law. So stay away.
You know what? We have somebody who's been asking a lot of questions here with the username Abba. So I don't know if that's the same Abba. Do you want me to hook you guys up again or something? That would be a problem, I guess.
No, my Abba's like married. I'm sure she must be like mothering her children now.
Oh, okay. So do you play any pranks, Apurva? I don't know, when you're shooting?
No, not really. Not really.
Achha.
We do at times, but not really, yeah.
So you're not those type of naughty people, to plug out the camera, lead
I
out
don't know, I
somebody.
think you should be asking others, yeah. I can't talk about myself if I'm that naughty.
Say. So, okay, let's see. First of all, I would just like to welcome you once again to Crazy FM live show here. And we have some more questions here about Justy. Apart from your favorite character in Justy, do you see any other serials? Or do you have time to see any other TV serials?
I used to watch Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi when I was dating Shilpa, but not anymore. So, I don't need to watch the serial anymore because she's right here in front of me.
Exactly. That's the whole point, isn't it? You got the person. So many congratulations from Deep and the message is many congratulations on buying a house in Shastri Nagar. Was it influenced? Was it influenced by Vastu? Do you believe in numerology or astrology?
No, I do, but I don't let it overrule me.
Achha.
That's the only thing. I don't let it. I don't get psyched by vastus and astrology and astronomies and all these things. Yeah. I mean, I do believe. In fact, you'd be surprised. My brother, who's a gold medalist MBA, and he's also an astrologer, and he predicted everything with whatever's going to happen with me. Including my marriage, my career, everything. And whatever he wrote some 15 and 12 years back, everything's coming out to be true.
Brilliant. So you have a little bit of understanding for that thing now.
Absolutely. I guess it's a combination of your hard work and destiny.
Yeah, that is definitely true because you have to do at the end of the day, you have to do it yourself as well. You can't just sit around. Will we see you in ads and some of the videos?
I don't know. You need to call up these ad filmmakers and tell them, people there want to see me in ads. I mean, I would love to do ads. I've done one for Sierrams. That happened after. That was post Pardes.
Yeah. So if I actually. If I actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more than absolutely. I'll be more than glad.
Yeah, I would love to see you in any ad, Apurva. So if I actually, if you were a director, or if you were casting somebody for some ad, and you come in front of yourself, what would you actually say? Okay, this guy is going to be perfect for this product. What product would suit you best?
I didn't get that.
For example, if you were a director, or you're just casting somebody for ads, and you come in front of yourself as one of those people who wants to be casted, so what would you choose yourself as? What would you be promoting? What kind of product?
It depends what the product is.
Like for example, if you look looks-wise or something like that, would you be preferred yourself in a shampoo?
I didn't get that. What? If the product is what?
For example, if it's a shampoo or if it's a toothpaste.
Okay, if it's a shampoo, I would just count myself out. I think I would probably sign up Tom Cruise in his MI2 look.
Yeah, you are actually told to be Tom Cruise of television. How do you think about that? What do you feel?
I'm not. Trust me, I'm not.
Well, what do you think?
I wish.
So, who's your favorite Hollywood star, if you ever have one?
It's him. It's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise, yeah?
I think I just love him.
He is quite good, isn't he? So let's see. Once again, let me just tell people who they're listening to. They listen to Apurva Agnihotri, and that's Mr. Rahman from Justy Koi Nahi. So apart from TV serials, do you from the neighboring country, from Pakistan, have you ever seen dramas from Pakistan? I never got time for that.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No, we don't get the time to do that. We don't get the time to do that. Yeah.
Okay. We have some other.
I mean, we don't get the time to breathe.
Wow.
I don't get the time to see. I don't get the time to see my mom. Because when I'm leaving, she's sleeping. When I come back home late in the night, she's sleeping. It's only when I come back late, I kind of kabhi I just wake her up. I just speak to her for some time, sit with her for some time. Just give her a little bit of attention.
So
then.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant, mister. So another question here. Tell us about your mom and your sister, says a user from Crazy FM.
My mom's a housewife, and my sister is also a housewife. She lives in Edmonton, Canada.
Achha.
And my brother is a chemical engineer. My brother-in-law is a chemical engineer. Now he owns a shop in Edmonton.
Whoa. Was it some kind of a finished question there? Okay. So Apurva, how do you deal with the adoration from that you receive from your female fans? Does it make you uncomfortable?
I think there's only one way to deal with it. Don't take it seriously, because there today, tomorrow it will not be there, you know.
Yeah.
So don't take success or failure too seriously. That's the only way one can deal with it.
Exactly. That is definitely true. So are there any major similarities and the differences between Apurva and Arman Suri?
Except the fact that Apurva is as focused as Arman. I think that's the only similarity. Otherwise, I'm not a womanizer. I don't drink and I'm monogamous.
Are you saying this because everybody's listening right now, or?
No, not at all. I mean it.
No, that's very nice. That's very nice. So, how does it feel to work with such as an awesome person like Mona? It must be great because you best buds with.
It's a lot of fun. We actually have loads of fun when we do our scenes together, and I truly believe I say this in every interview of mine. Like whenever we come together, do a scene, something magical happens, you know. And it doesn't happen with every actor and any actor you work with, you know. So Mona, and she's our first co-star on television, so she'll always be very, very extremely special to me.
Yeah, so we are going to be seeing you in a lot of other series as well in the future. So you enjoy TV shows, though. Say. So we have somebody saying, Jay Prasad is saying, Apurva, where do you want to live after I kidnap you? Oh my God. Okay. I don't think
the moon.
I don't think Shipa will allow that. So first of all, once again, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका Mr. Apurva for being with us, and we have tons and tons of people here who are totally nuts after hearing you on Crazy FM right now. And thanks to India Forums for being you in contact with us. And I'll just announce your email address once again: Apurva_Agnihotri2002 @yahoo.com.
Yes.
That was that.
That's my email ID. Yes.
And then another message was, we love your expressive eyes and absolutely adore your dimples. In fact, we call you Dimples. Oh, they're calling you Dimples now. That was
okay, so now I have something in common with Shahrukh also.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's called Dimple Khan, so.
Yes, he is. Well, definitely, I'd love to have you back, Apurva. But first of all, at the very last, we always record a jingle for Quiz FM. And what we do is you just say, hello, this is Apurva Agnihotri, and you're listening to Quiz FM.
Okay. Should I shoot?
You can shoot right away.
Okay. Hi, this is Apurva Agnihotri, and you're listening to Crazy FM.
Brilliant. And a last question. India Forums, who are actually, putting you in contact with us, that's Mr. Vijay. So is there any, do you log into India Forums, or would you be able to get in there to talk to your fans?
Now I would be doing that. After this interview, yes, I will be doing that.
Brilliant.
For sure. 100%.
Thanks a lot for that, Apurva, and have a lovely shooting.
All mine.
And we'd love to see you again on a lot of movies.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Apurva. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.